It's Friday, Stanwood Middle School. I'm Ms. Christmas Harris. Today's April 16th, 2021, and here are your morning announcements. In building today, the last time we have this schedule are periods 1 and 2. This afternoon, last time we have Google Meets this way, are periods 2, 4, and 6 starting at 11:45. Now, that leads us to this information. It is our new hybrid schedule starting on Monday. So here's the dealio, friends. We start first thing in the morning at 7:40 on Monday. Group A in person, 6 periods a day. Boom, there it is. You'll note we have office hours on Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and those are reserved for our students who have chosen to stay in distance only. You'll see that Wednesdays include our grade level meetings, and the people who've been coming on campus on Wednesdays, that stays the same. The only other thing that I think I want to mention on here is every day the morning announcements are going to be posted in your grade level classrooms at 7 a.m. and your teachers will show them in class following the flag salute that we'll do in building each day. I want to remind you guys of our rules coming back. This is not changed. There's only one little change, and trust me, it's minor. You got to have a mask on all the time. It must cover your mouth and nose. You will get reminders if it slips below. We need to work on our social distancing, 6 feet at all times. Bathroom breaks only happen with a pass that you must get from a teacher, one person at a time. If the pass is hanging from the door, you can't go in. You got to wait 6 feet outside. There's no food allowed in classrooms, and water you can have, but if you need to take a drink, you need to ask to step outside. Your backpacks are in your space only. And finally, here's the slight change. You need to bring a fully charged Chromebook. Not possibly. You need to bring your charger and some headphones because you still will be doing work on Chromebooks. It'll just be a little bit different. We want to talk about lunches. Now, food is, you need to bring food, and there's lots of different ways we can help to make sure that you have food, and that will be a separate conversation another time. But when you go into the lunchroom, first thing you're going to do is sanitize your hands. Then there's spots, and you're going to have your spot where we're going to actually do a seating chart, right? And then everyone has to face the same direction. You can only take your mask off when you're eating. When you're talking, your mask has to be on. You need to clean up your own area, throw away your garbage when you're finished, re-sanitize your hands, and if you need to use the bathroom during that time, you're going to have to get a pass. The best way to do that is we will have passes in the gym for you to use. Okay, the West Gym and the cafeteria. Spoiler alert, 2 lunchroom locations. Your teachers will tell you where to go. Do not stress. First lunch is going to be on the first floor at 10:20, and second lunch is going to be on the second floor at 11:15. Spartans in attendance, my friends. As always, we arrive to class on time, whether we are distance learning or in person. Now, here's the change, and again, your teachers will help and direct you to this on Monday. On every Monday and Thursday, you are going to fill out a Google form, the asynchronous attendance once a week form, reflecting on what you did on your days that you were not in class. We'll get used to it. It's a process, and we have got this. Don't worry. Today is the last day that Miss Smotherman, Miss Davidson, and Miss Palmer have some extra hours. It's going to change a little bit. We're still going to offer it, but we just got to figure out our schedule next week. So we're going to go silent next week, but then we'll be back. If you need any extra help, it is a new quarter, and they're there for you today. Also, on our website, you can fill out the survey for our final round of sports this year. Starting in May, we are going to offer co-ed conditioning for track and field, flag football, and soccer. And so the rules are still the same. You have to provide your own transportation to and from. It doesn't start till 3 o'clock or 4:15. We're going to work out the time and the logistics with you. And the survey is open all next week and the week after. So if you want to do one of these sports, have your folks fill out the survey. Yearbooks are on sale, $25. Hey, happy birthday today to Marla L., Madison S., and Mr. Getzinger. Over the weekend, happy birthday to Gannon H., Kanoski W., and Heidi F. If you need help, send us an email. We'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. We are getting lots of emails because we know you have tons of questions, but we want to make sure that you understand and just trust us. It's going to be okay. We promise you. We'll get you to your first period class, and your teachers are going to help you through it. Our teachers are awesome. You know that we've got your backs. Speaking of got your backs, look at these Spartans doing great things with Miss Walker. Miss Walker says to Logan L., Jordan B., Madison B., and Aiden F., great job getting started early on your Science Week 30 assignment. Your dedication to your learning makes a positive difference for every student. Yesterday I asked you if you would rather have beets or turnips, and a lot of you, well, quite frankly, you never tried them. But you chose the right way, Stanwood Middle School. Beets is the clear response. That is my personal opinion. I do the morning announcements, so I get to be the voice of that. This is the last day of our character dare. In fact, when your parents ask you what you learned today, don't just say, In fact, engage in a meaningful conversation. That is the character dare. Speaking of which, instead of words of wisdom, and these are kind of words of wisdom-y, I want you to know that next week and for the rest of this month with Honesty, I'm going to be giving a different character dare every day. And on Fridays, I will let you know what the focus is. And here we go. Next week, we're going to focus on something called consistency. Listen to these words of wisdom. The number one most identified quality people want in leaders is trust. People want to follow and be around people that are trustworthy. It makes sense. Have you ever been around people who treat you differently based on who they're with? Have you ever known someone, maybe it's even you at times, who says they stand for one thing and then act in a way that is totally different? Honesty is about being consistent in who we are, no matter what the circumstances or consequences may be. Wow, that's a lot of words, and it boils down to this. When we're honest, we're also consistent. We stand for what we believe in, we walk the walk, we talk the talk, and it all gels together. And so that's the challenge, and that's what Spartans can do. Be who you are, be consistent, and show honesty along the way. With something to think about on this Friday morning, I'm Miss Christmas Harris, reminding you the choices you make today shape your world tomorrow. That is it for your morning announcements, my friends. And I just want y'all to take a big collective sigh, breathe deep, and know that we can handle this next change coming our way. We've got you. It's all going to work out. Trust me. Show up Monday and Thursday next week on time to your first period class, and we are going to help you navigate the rest of your day. I promise. Send us an email if you have any questions. Make it a good one. Enjoy the weather.